Hi guys, here everyone all over the world. Well, you know that we are in a serious time. It's a time where we are all in the same emotion to a level. We're all thinking the same thing and we're all a bit worried and some a bit more worried than others. But we're in a time of crisis where this virus, COVID 19, I think they say.
Yeah,
It's
COVID-19.
it's affecting every home. We go into the market, we are buying our fruits and vegetable,
Which is important.
which is quite important because it builds our immune system. But one of the things that I realized that when you go into the market or into the supermarket, there are many hands, there are many mouths, there are many, nose are over the fruits. And some people are coughing, some people not wash their hands. So they're touching what you are actually buying. Because sometimes they touch the fruit and they don't really buy it. So, it's important when you get home to wash your fruits and vegetable before you store them away. Especially when you got kids, they will just come into the kitchen and pick up a fruit and start eat it, and not thinking about washing at times. So for adults that have kids and for everyone, it's important now than any other time to wash your fruits before you store them away. You can wash them again when you're going to eat them, but make sure when you get into the house, you wash them. So I am just actually just using some washing up liquid with water and a sponge, and I'm going to give them a good wash. Then I'm just going to use an untowel and dry them and store them away. So, our message today is to make sure
wash and rinse them. Yeah.
wash, rinse your fruit, dry them, and then store them away. Some people put them in the fridge or just store them on your table or your cupboard. So, it's important. I'm looking out for us. Our well being is important, our health is important. And all these fruits that you see here, there are added vitamin C. You've got some lime here. And one of the things that I realized that is quite good to build your immune system is garlic boiled with ginger, and you can add some lemon or lime to that, and you have that every morning just to build up your immune system so that you can fight this cold, and fight this disease that is going on.
Yes. And really, as my sister is trying to establish the importance of washing the fruit, especially in this time, because I know there are times when people just buy a fruit and they just start to eat it. But this is a time when you have to be really cautious in what you do, because the virus is really spreading like wildfire. And so you have to look after self, and not only looking after self but looking after those who are in your environment and looking after others. So it is very important.
Very much
Yeah,
important.
and I would like to really add that, I'm seeing things happening in which people in this time is being very selfish. When they buy, they don't think about other people, especially for the nurses, the carers, the doctors, the police, people who have to be out there on the front line. And sometimes because of their business of work, they're not able to rush to the supermarket in time to get stuff. And a lot of people is just being selfish in the way that they are shopping. I had an experience. I went to Lidl, and there was this couple there, and both of them were shopping together. They had only one trolley using, and they packed the trolley. And when they get to the cashier, they were told that they were only entitled for 4 milk. In hearing that, the husband, well, they look like wife and husband, even though when he heard that they can't take the 8 milks, they're only entitled to 4, he started to establish that they don't live together, he's buying his own stuff. So the cashier, which was the manager, he recognized that they were lying. So he said that no, you're only entitled to 4 milk. And which is fair, because other people, there's a lot of people who are panicking, there's a lot of people who have kids, there's a lot of people who need milk also. So one person cannot be, selfish to want to take everything. So even so, the cashier said to him then, okay, if you are not together and you're doing your own shopping, you need to take your stuff and go to the back of the line. He still would not have it. He was still upset and angry and was behaving in a manner that wasn't good and positive for anyone who was around, because I was there doing my bit of shopping, and he was getting angry at the cashier. So the manager had to say to him, if you carry on in that behavior, you won't get serving here and I'm going to escort you out. He believed in himself that, you know what, no one can speak to him. So he started to act out in a behavior that was not really good. So the manager had to escort him out of the building. He was even swearing, and the manager had to take him out of the building, out of Lidl supermarket. And after that, the husband, because of his behavior, the wife too was treated in the same manner, because of his behavior, the manager said the wife will not get served. So she too was escorted out. I don't know if that was right, because the wife wasn't behaving in any bad way, but because of the attitude and the behavior of the husband or the partner, she too were missed out and buying any product from Lidl. Sometimes you have to be careful of your action, because when you do certain things, it does not only befall you alone, but befall the people that is with you. So because of his action, he and the young lady did not end up buying anything in Lidl, so they missed out. If he did just carefully listen to the manager and just go to the back of the line, take his stuff and pay for it, then both of them would leave the supermarket okay. But he could not listen. He had to act in a manner that was disrespectful and was out of order. But people need to understand that, it's in a time of crisis, and we need to think of other people. We can't just be selfish and just thinking about me. Yeah. Other people are important too. Other people are facing this. It just did not come for one set of people. It come for the whole entire world. So when you go out to shop, think about somebody else, knowing that someone else needs something too. So don't go about shopping like crazy and forgetting other people that they need shopping. So that's what I want to share.
And a quick note is, for those who have parents, elderly parents out there that you have not visited for a long time, they may be struggling at this time. Yes. With their shopping. For those who have your grandparents, those who have your great-great-grandparents.
Or your parents.
Look out for them, They need your help. Forget about the argument that you may had a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Now is the time to just fall in love back with people.
Yes.
And especially your family.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic day, and remember, wash your fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
Stay blessed, stay motivated, love one another.